Hi, 2 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer, I left YouTube because they were censoring my videos, particularly comments concerning COVID. Now, my comments were correct, the truth. But YouTube, being a censor of the Biden White House, decided to delete those videos, so I left YouTube. I decided to go back to YouTube to see if they continue censoring. So, enjoy this video and hopefully more videos to come. Have a good day. Hi, I did not want to spend my time on further addressing the illegal attempts by Democrats to keep Trump off the ballot. I recently addressed this issue in a video. But after reading the egregious ruling by Maine Secretary of State, I decided to share my opinions with you. The Maine Secretary of State recently issued a ruling barring Trump from the Maine ballot. She used, in my opinion, false legal arguments to justify her decision. She is not an attorney. She does not have a license to practice law in the state of Maine. Here are a few of her arguments that she uses to decide issues of federal law without having any law license. Bellows states, I held a hearing under 21 AMRS Section 337 on 3 challenges to the nomination petition of Donald J. Trump for the Republican primary for President of the United States. Section 337 is the main statute that covers the procedures for review and challenge of petitions for ballot placement. Bellows states, I am not bound by either the federal or Maine rules of evidence because this is an APA, an Administrative Procedures Act proceeding. However, the 4 factors outlined above provide a useful framework for assessing the trustworthiness of the January 6th report. Well, in actuality, the January 6th report was not a trustworthy report. It was a report produced by biased and partisan anti-Trumpers. Bellows also states, the fact that the report includes hearsay, contains irrelevant facts, or lacks foundation, does not automatically render it inadmissible under the APA. That's crazy. So the January 6th report could be filled with falsities, but that does not render it inadmissible for Bellows because of her desire to damage Trump. That is ridiculous. Bellows again states, I am not bound by either the federal or Maine rules of evidence because this is an APA proceeding. Bellows and her Biden-loving partisans will do anything to help their corrupt President Biden. Bellows also states, these statutes do not suggest that I am restricted to adjudicating straightforward questions of law or fact. The statutes instead reflect that Maine has joined other states in choosing to enforce Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, and in doing so, the Maine legislature has delegated that authority to me. That's not true. Ms. Bellows lies. The state of Maine has not delegated her to enforce Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Bellows continues with, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment is self-executing without congressional action and applies to the president. Well, my response is that Bellows is making this up. Section 3 is not self-executing, nor does it apply to President Trump. Bellows is making up law and practicing law without a license. Self-executing means that Section 3 is immediately effective without further action, legislation, or legal steps. Bellows argues that she has the right to decide who and when Section 3 affects. Bellows is making this up in order to attack Trump for her buddy Joe Biden. Bellows is actually directed by the state of Maine to ascertain that the process of filing a primary petition is done completely and satisfactorily. That entails checking the candidate's name, municipality of residence, office sought, and electoral division. She is to ascertain that the correct number of signatures for the office of U.S. President are attached. Bellows is not directed by the state of Maine to make up law in order to decertify a candidate for the office of President of the United States. She thinks that she can nullify those who have signed Trump's ballot petition, so they cannot vote for the candidate of their choice. Ms. Bellows is a Democrat zealot who has intentionally misinterpreted the law. Yes, misinterpreted the law, so she might attempt to disqualify Trump from being on the ballot. Even if you are a Democrat and supporter of Joe Biden, you should be frightened that the zealots in the Democrat Party are using their power to continue to abuse the law and undermine fair elections. The Democrat Party has now shown the American people their true character. The Democrat Party will not recover from this, and the country may not recover from this. Think about it. Well, I hope this helps. Have a good day.